Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps and Operation Sealion. And yeah, we are almost ready to push the British back, but we still have another wall to climb, the Antoine's Wall. It's this time. Yeah, let's take a look and let's see what we are about to face here. Stream should be up and running. Everything looks okay. I've already done the deployment, and since I had a terrible headache last time when we finished off the Hadrian's Wall, I didn't prepare a save, so we have to read the intro this way. June the 17th. That's affirmative. Herr General, the remnants of the Hadrian's Wall defenders are retreating faster than we can pursue. Yes, Herr General, they carried out your orders to drop units between the front line and the Antoine Wall. We hope that will sufficiently slow the British and allow us to catch up. Don't expect their final line of defense to be as formidable as the one you just successfully breached. The British are running out of tanks despite the Lend-Lease deliveries. We believe the majority of the units assigned to defend the defensive line consist of infantry. When we consider your outstanding performance to date, there shouldn't be anything there to raise the eyebrows. As a sign of good camaraderie, Commander Supremo has expressed their wish to join the battle. Make sure that this force feels at home when you advance towards the Antoine Wall. Also, several transport ships are available if you wish to land a few crack troops behind the defensive line. Yeah, that sounds promising and like another, interesting map. Once again, if we take a look at the strategic situation, two big cities here, Edinburgh and Glasgow. No big rivers, a lot of rough terrain, and we already heard a lot of infantry. Unfortunately, my force is very tank heavy. That's not my decision because that's what the game gives you at the start. And yeah, I hope we don't struggle. And those, I think, are the troops dropped between the lines and the retreating troops. So I already like this. That sounds interesting. Not sure how this is going to play out. For the Air Force, I deployed my fighters in the front just to provide some flexibility. I deployed 3 crack units here, my 2 Matildas and a grenadier, just to wreak some havoc behind them. Maybe, hopefully, not sure. And other than that, I just deployed my units in the bottom here. Good mix of tanks and artillery and infantry on each side. And I did a lot of spending here. Overstrengthened my infantry just to set off a little bit the disadvantage we have because of our tank heavy forces. Yeah, that's it. No other thoughts going into this, I think. So I would say let's start into it and hope for the best. I don't know why the British are keep up going, and they still have a ton of troops, so let's hope for the best. And it seems the British are starting here, and I already like that. We have to remember the positions of those units. So a lot of action. And this is not entirely realistic because if you remember, we completely destroyed every single unit at the Hadrian's Wall. So I don't know where those units are coming from. Maybe those were unseen reserves. Who knows? So And this time we have to balance speed in the pursuit and running into ambushes here. So in those scenarios, leapfrogging is always the best option. Especially if you have a scouting job here. And here we go. And that should be a perfect opportunity for our Air Force. But let's see. I want to take a peek to the back. Don't want to run into any surprise air defenses here. So first things first, the cruiser Mark 1, and I like that because these are not the elite units that are left. So wow, one shot kill. And here's the steward. So the main bulk of the British armor consists of stewards, and well, that's not exactly no tanks, but I think we can deal with them. And it did go in the right direction. Perfect. Scout eliminated. That's always a good start. Yeah, I like that. Maybe risking the scout, but I don't know if they're set to run. Most likely I think they will be set to retreat to the next major victory location, but you never know. We know there's an infantry unit back here somewhere. Here it is. Maybe we can trap it. And I decided to bring more level bombers here. Because, yeah, why not? And getting rid of their ammo and fuel, I think, is a good idea. That's the best way to slow them down. This way we can easily defend. And that might be a good opportunity to actually send in the scout just to have a unit in the front, I guess. Don't think it's a wise idea to attack, but the scout is to the front and can run down units. And the cruiser, well, if he wants to attack, it's okay. If the steward wants to attack, he's out of ammo and easy prey. So if we can pull them back towards us, that's actually fine. This is too slow. And I don't want to go any closer with my artillery, because then I would be in vision range. And I want to avoid that because I don't have enough aircraft to cover everything. So let's see. Well, I'm not sure if there's anything in those transports. I think normally... Do you see what's in there? I think normally you should, but since we have nothing else to do, let's force them back. They have a vision range of 1, so that's a high possibility we are able to trap them, because the AI immediately forgets everything. On this side, Yeah, let's try to get rid of and the Wickers. I'm not sure if it's better to weaken all of them or to simply destroy units, and I think I'll opt for destroying units because this one looks like a big one. And once again, I think we can use the trick. They have a vision range of 1, so at least we're going to block them, and the sea will help us block off enemy units going through here. The same thing we can... No, it's okay. I was thinking about moving here to further, well, narrow the gap, but I don't think it's necessary. So, here. Guess the best thing will be to keep down enemy units wherever we can. I want to block the bridge here, and that I do because you have to go onto the bridge like this. And once again, the steward will provide vision, so we can't trap them, but that's okay. Here we'll do our leapfrog strategy again. Take a look. Nothing here. Move forward. Found something. And trying to block them. We'll use the Russian liaison officer. Well, did he? Unit down, I like that. And that we can already advance in a rather bold way. And I'm not sure. Is he a traitor or not? At the Hadrian's Wall, I'm not sure if he did desert or not, or if he... I think he blew the cover of our commando units or something like that. I really don't remember because I had a terrible headache, like I already mentioned. So once again, leapfrog ahead, try to get some vision here. And I think we'll send in one of the Italians here to gain more vision. Maybe destroy a unit already. And... well, that's not worth it. Now the Breda is not that great. But enough to do some damage to the trucks. And once again, we could risk our scout. And I'm lacking quick units here a little bit. Let's see, maybe we can intercept. Okay. A Valentine. Well, our Panzers now are really experienced. Every one of them is 4 stars, so they should be able to do something here. But you can't be sure that everything is going to work out. Maybe I have too many tanks on this side. So let's check out the setting. Maybe this Fashimi is not in a good position. Maybe I'm going to paratroop them. But for now, it's all right. Let's move up one piece of artillery. And I think concentrating artillery in the direction of Glasgow will be a good idea. And I don't like to take extreme risks here. Moving up. This will send to the airfield. That maybe wasn't the wisest idea. Well, and now the question is, I think they're set to retreat, so let's attack here. And try to do some damage. I don't know what's inside, but we'll find out soon enough, I guess. And don't want to stop in the forest, but we're kind of safe here. And yeah, no need to risk anything. Go forward. Don't want to draw any air attacks. And maybe disable another tank, at least a little bit. Almost out of fuel, the Valentine. It has 12 out of 44 left. So that's a big success. And that's the best thing about strategic bombing. It really screws them up. So I think that was all my ground units. Let's see what we are facing here. Maybe some submarine traps. But it seems to be safe enough. And wow. Obviously the Schnellboote don't spot the submarines. Okay, that was a disappointing roll. So 1, 2, 3. Stay out of detection range of the submarine. So I think it will be imperative to land those troops as quickly as possible. Well, maybe I should have landed them here. That doesn't seem safe. Because we have... Well, there's a high risk of airstrikes here. But for now, let's see. We have to defend here. We have... Well, can't defend everything, I guess. We'll defend here. We will not defend here, obviously. Maybe... Yeah, we can't trap anything. But maybe defending them will be a wise idea. Otherwise, if they shoot down our destroyers, my submarine, well, my transport fleet is doomed. Don't want that to happen. And then we have one plane left. And yeah, maybe after all I'm going to defend. Happy with that. Let's enter turn and let's see what the British can do. Stopped one. No ambush. Oh, I like that. Don't like that as much, but the Stuarts are only light tanks. And they will feel the lack of fuel soon enough. But our stop the British operation wasn't that successful for the moment. But it will be very important to get rid of this submarine. Done. Because now it should be safer to land, simply because they lack the vision. And we'll definitely defend them anyways, but we'll see about that. So, once again, leapfrog, finding nothing, and that works out perfectly, just to spot everything. And this one is already out of fuel. I like it. Once again, we are going to fight the delaying action here, and well, we have a problem here. There's a Vickers, here's the enemy air force, so that's not to my liking. But another infantry unit down, that's very important. And yeah, a little bit too slow here, but we'll think about infantry deployment later. For now, let's see. Ah, no. Somewhere there should be the Valentine. Maybe we are going to find it. But for now... no, let's not go in the forest. Hunt for the Valentine or hunt down the infantry. I think I will opt for the infantry. Since we don't have extra range on that one. That's the Africa Corps mission. Destroying that infantry, the 56th British Infantry Regiment Division, I have no idea, would be huge, because then they drop out of vision here. So I think I'm going to deploy units to that task. Perfect. That should be enough. Done. So now they don't see me. Perfect. That's another front we don't have to worry about. And they're completely suppressed, so it might be a good idea to use the transports like this. cut them off and at the same time protect my grenadiers. We'll follow up, destroy hopefully some lorries. Can't go for the Vickers, that's a big problem. Hopefully get rid of another steward. Done. Still the Valentine somewhere, but we'll have to deal with that. I want to deal with this infantry unit as well, but for the moment the way is blocked because of the British infantry standing in our way. Wow, that was a big hit, if I ever saw one. That was disappointing. We can't take the airfield. Race forward, the liaison officer, eliminate another truck. Stay on the road. And they can't go through this defensive line here. That's always very important. Use zone of control. And yeah, then I think we will send in one of our level bombers. Nope, can't do it. Don't think this is worth it, but I'm thinking about it. Nope, no extra range here. Once again, they can't go through. So having the extra mass attack bonus might be enough to do something here. That was a little bit unfortunate. That as well. But this might force them to retreat. No. But now at least they can't move. And getting rid of infantry units, I put a high value on that. Then we will use the Breda to scout for the Valentine. It should be somewhere. Not too sure. It's not with this group. So now I'm a little bit confused. I hope it's not in there. But don't want to go near the river because then it can cross onto the river. But like that we should be kind of safe, and we have to defend. Well, actually, let's peek. No, it's not here. Maybe it's in here. I'm definitely not sure at the moment. So let's kill off more units. Make sure not to expose our artillery. And then let's take care of the air war here. Defend. Don't fancy attacking into them. Defend. That might be a trap. And the Valentine is not here as well, so maybe it's on the river? Well, it has to be somewhere. So the most likely position is here, so let's take a look. Yeah, found it. And destroyed it. I like that. And this opens up another trap possibility. So let's do it like that. And now we have to be very careful. The Breda is not in sight. Here we are not in sight anywhere. But that might change. This will, I guess it will be escorted. And we have to be very wary of second level traps here or any possibilities. Where we might get overwhelmed. So I think draining their ammo will be a good idea. Defend. Well, we are in sight here, so we have to well, unfortunately we can't protect everything. Don't care for the Breda too much, so maybe I'm going for the trap opportunity here. They might want to go for the Opel Blitz here. Box this one in. Move up the Fallschirmjäger, and we can do passive protection by placing the level bomber over one of our most valuable units. So that's almost it. Well, this one is basically doomed. So let's keep him here. They will have to, well, maybe let's move here. Maybe, yeah, okay. That's their air force. So we are very dependent on passive protection here. So I hope they don't spot us. And let's end the turn. Perfect. Well, that was a big hit, but to be honest, it's not that bad. Let's get a better idea what we're facing here. Okay. This will be difficult to take down. Take them out. And yeah, let's see. We have to deal with their air force. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my 88 here. But I think it will be all right after all. Good thing we scouted here. Once again, let's try to clear the way. Another tank gone. Provide mass attack bonus. Wow. But this one is doomed. The infantry is surrounded by 3 units and can't move anymore. And that's a perfect opportunity to race ahead and go for Edinburgh. He already got rid of the Valentine. Well, the Breda doesn't have air attack, I think. Nope, only passive. So yeah, that's not worth it. This one has the Italian tactical bombers are not especially great. Since there are no targets, let's do it like so. Bomb them without any risks. Grab more information. The way seems clear. And yeah, then I think we'll throw in the Russian to... Well, let's take a look here first. Yeah, let's throw in the Russian to attack the airfield. Wow. Bad luck for the Russian. And this T-34 is not that great actually, but we will have to take out this fortress. So bringing up our Fallschirmjägers is the best way to do it, and I think it should be in range to collapse it next turn. We'll even bring up the Italians to support the attack. We are forming a defensive line. We are safe here because this is a firing range of 3, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'm a little bit wary of enemy armored counterattacks. As always, there's a high risk. So, but for the moment, let's try to sort out the air war. Those Kitty Hawks are dangerous planes. We have to get rid of them first. Big hit. I like that. That should secure air superiority. No problem whatsoever. And let's take a look. Can shoot down. Well, do we have another plane actually? No, that's all we have. But that's it. I hope that was all of the British Air Force. They can't have that many planes left. Yeah, and I simply want them gone. And a peek at the defenses here. Yeah, Cruiser Mark IV here. Yeah, I think we can deal with them. No problem whatsoever. Keep them down. Maybe draw enemy air, if there is one. Well, enemy airstrikes, that is. Race ahead to support the attack on Glasgow. Edinburgh, sorry. Gain vision, yeah, everything is working out. So, yeah, I'm, for the moment, happy how this played out. We could send in the Fallschirmjägers to support this group in the back. And I don't know where exactly this Antoine Wall is. We have to place 10 units in the back, but for the moment, that doesn't seem too difficult. Don't want to go here, because that's a river. This one can spot it. If there are more bombers, we would be kind of screwed. don't care too much about this level bomber, so we might as well use it. Take this opportunity to review. Why not? No targets in sight for my level bomber. Yeah, actually send one over here to support the attack. There might be air defenses in the back, so let's be a little bit careful, maybe trap something. Protect the scout from any counterattacks. Yeah, if the... Nah, I think we should be safe. So... yeah, I do want to drop somewhere behind their lines, but... maybe... it's good enough to just support the attack onto the city. So that's it. Everything has moved. I think it's time for our first break. I'll be back in a few minutes. I think progress is, well, surprisingly good. Some units made it back here. There's one of those pesky commandos, so we will definitely have to bomb it, I think. We can outflank Edinburgh. That shouldn't be that big of a problem. Glasgow, yeah, we can outflank as well. We are already across the River Clyde. We'll smash into here. Yeah, I think that's going well. So, thanks for watching and see you in a few minutes. Bye! Hello and welcome back to the second part